Hello everybody, Prince of the Bear here, and we're back at Halloween Horror Nights because I want to fill up on some horror fuel.
We are going to have so many drinks.
Yes, we are. Themed and otherwise.
Yes, for the Pumpkin Lord.
All hail the Pumpkin Lord.
So be sure to subscribe.
You heard the girl.
Nothing like the fresh, peanutty taste of a peanut drink. It doesn't really taste very nutty. More like, okay, actually, I take back what I said because it tastes almondy, and almond is obviously a nut. I'm special tonight. It's a decent drink. I don't know. I kind of like vibing on the lacto cooler like the most. Not into this drink that much. I'm gonna give it a 2.5 out of 5 Halloween Horror Nights.
I made your nut juice. We have a certain age range for these kind of videos, especially Halloween Horror Nights. So if you don't understand nut juice, go ask your parents. I hope it's not this color.
Dirty.
I'm always wary of one place where there are things floating in my drink that aren't contributing to my drink. The Universal, between the Ocean Attack and everything else, seems to do rather well with things in drinks. This is actually pretty good. You get a hint of peanut butter. It's not like you just lick the peanut butter spoon, but you get that peanut butter Skrewball whiskey with the other juices in here. This is actually pretty dang good. Compared to the stomach churning super sweet weekend drink and the other drinks that we've seen so far and still have yet to try, this is going to be highest on my list. And this 4.5 out of 5 claws. I'm going to drink all of this. I'm not going to lie.
Tinsel Town Terror. With lots of bourbon. I've spilt this drink at least 4 times. I'm not mad at it. It's very cherry forward. I think I would give it like a 4 out of 5 bourbons. This is one of the less sugary specialty drinks here. And I prefer that because these sugary drinks are just way too nasty.
Just based off ingredients, I feel like everything at Halloween Horror Nights 31 is trying to be treats. Like sugary treats. Every cocktail has been like a sugar bomb mixed with a little bit of alcohol. Now you got my attention with bourbon. I'm kind of worried about the rest of it. I like the bourbon, but I hate everything else about this drink. It's like one of those things, like, there's a little bit of it that I like, so I would force myself to keep drinking it, but this is not my jam. 2 out of 5 claws. The Dirty Valentine, so we have the grenadine, NewAmsterdam vodka, and Sprite. I like it as darker, at the very least. It's like drinking blood. Bloody Valentine. Much better name. I don't know why you guys can go with that. Alright, take back what I said about the grenadine. Too much. Needs more Sprite. Too much cherry, not enough soda. It's just very syrupy. Not my jam. 2 out of 5 claws.
Yeah. So I don't care. I got a pumpkin ale and the draft died while he poured the drink and he wanted to offer me another one so that it wasn't shorted so much, but like I just wanted the pumpkin ale, so I don't really care. So don't hate on them for giving me a smaller drink than what I should have gotten. This is what I asked for. If you like pumpkin spice, you're gonna love this. If you're not a basic bee like me, it's like eating a pumpkin spice cookie. 1 out of 5 pumpkins. If you like pumpkin spice though, if you're Rochelle, this is a 5 out of 5 pumpkins. But for me, no.
So this hogged pumpkin ale, this is at Halloween Horror Nights 30 last year, returns this year. It's definitely got that pumpkin pie smell. It's got that pumpkin look. To our friends, the Foolish Morgans, and our resident pumpkin queen, I'm sure they would love this. But pumpkin is not really our jam, and I'm not really a pie person to begin with, even though I like the pecan pie ale. I'm on a whole tangent now.
No! You like?
I'm tasting a lot of swill in my days, to be honest. This is not that. This definitely has the best beer I've had. It does have an aftertaste of like strong pumpkin. Sort of like gets sharp without the sugar. But I don't mind it. I'm giving it 3 out of 5 plus. I don't know what the princess is complaining about.
Rude.
You liked it?
So we got an Oktoberfest here. This is Bear's Delight. It's no Dufftoberfest, but it does taste like a hef. I'll give it like a 3 out of 5 beers. It's just mediocre.
A nice Oktoberfest. It is not yet October, but it's always Oktoberfest in my heart. Churros. This makes me want to go, oi, oi, oi.
Tiki-taki, tiki-taki.
Oi, oi, oi. 4 to 5 plus. Better than St. Adam's Oktoberfest, I'll give you that.
I got a margarita with Patrón. Patrón is vegan. Yeah, nice light, good little lime marg. I love it on the rocks like this. Not too tart. I'm into it. I will give it a 3 out of 5 margs. This Lombard's bar, they don't have any of the specialty drinks. They do sell the chicharrones, and you can just make whatever drink you want.
So of course, when we give the option to the princess to make a drink, she's gonna choose to make it a double. Double, was it Tito's?
No, it's Patrón.
Patrón double. Our princess is a very fancy girl. We're proud of her. Ooh. That man poured a good margarita. I wish this area was getting better utilized. Obviously it's raining, so a lot of things are covered up, but it's got nice theming and it's nice chill, and it's like in an odd spot, like blocked from a lot of the like weird sound tone congestion that you get in the rest of Universal. Like this is like your chill, low impact, like getting away from the noise, hustle and bustle type area. So if you're like sound or light sensitive or the crowd's just too much, this is where I suggest you come and get a strong drink while you're at it. 3.5 out of 5 plus. So I went in deep. I couldn't decide. Went with whiskey. I got a Jack and Ginger, which I don't usually get because Jack Daniels is so sweet.
It's Crown.
Is it Crown?
Yeah.
So you poured Jack on accident.
No, he verified with you before he poured it.
Crown and ginger, as it should be. Now, it didn't really matter either way because neither Jack Daniels nor Crown Royal is vegan any longer, so the Prince can't have any, so more for me. And luckily, even if there's a crowd back here, there's 3 bars, like hidden back here, with all of these tables going to waste. So this is definitely an area you can come and get away from everybody. There's no reason for anybody to come back here to the people that want to chill. And we like to chill. And that resonates with my soul. Crown Royal is not my favorite whiskey. Definitely not my first choice, or my second, or my third. Definitely not my fourth or fifth. It's in the top 10. But when in Halloween Horror Nights, you do as Halloween Horror Nights gives you. 3.5 out of 5 plus. So we lied. Like we have before. Lombard's lied to us, rather. They actually do have a themed drink over here, the poisoned Snakebite. Unfortunately, it's just Strongbow and Harp, which is normal Snakebite. I was hoping for like some green food coloring or something to make it look like poison, or what people think poison would actually look like. But it's just a Snakebite. I'm not mad at that. Nice and balanced, as all things should be. Snakebite is like to be in the mood for it. Too many of these will give me a splitting headache. But Harp and Strongbow, it's like Cheech and Chong if it was beer. Or beer and cider. 3.5 out of 5 plus.
Tried it. The Chardonnay is vegan. The Spellbound wines, the reds, are not. So definitely, if you're gonna come out here and drink wine, make sure you stick to whites and not reds. You will also be able to find this wine at many locations around Universal Quick Service, including Louis, which is open for Halloween Horror Nights. Decent. It's a good average, like light Chardonnay. I would give it like a 3 out of 5.
Spellbound, casting the spell in the fog. Chardonnay would have been my best choice. Can I get some smoke or something? Everything else here is so well themed. I want to do the wine as well. The wine is ready to be themed. Spellbound is a brand that exists outside the parks. It's a little lazy. A little lazy. Very fruit-forward tart Chardonnay. Not Chardonnay. Maybe. Not really my jam though. 2 out of 5 plus.
It's my favorite.
I suppose it wouldn't be a Halloween Horror Nights or a Universal Studios Orlando Festival if there wasn't some kind of Bloody Mary. You know, given the Bloody Marys that we've gotten in the past, this is really just Bloody Mary with celery. No bacon, no wing, no crab stick, no meat straw. With, I think, NewAmsterdam vodka. As far as Bloody Marys go, it's a bit mild. It's bloody, but there's no kick to it. Give it 2.5 out of 5 plus.
The return of the bog slime. This was not my jam last year at all. So, cheers to the fog and the bog and the swamp thing. Oh! Okay, this is a little more melony than last year. I'm actually into it. It's a very this isn't the drink for you. It's very melony. I'll give it like a 3 out of 5 melons. If this is what bog slime tastes like, sign me up.
Bog slime is sequel to Electric Boogaloo. I don't remember how I felt about bog slime this year, but I saw the menu and I'm like, that feels like a sequel I would actually like. Like one of those sequels that would be better than the original, like Spider-Man 2, Terminator 2, Gremlins 2. No, I take that back. Gremlins 1 was definitely much better.
2 Towers?
Hmm?
2 Towers?
It's better than Fellowship of the Ring?
I mean, I like Return of the King the best, but that's besides the point.
I'm not even getting this one in this video. We'll fight here all night over which Lord of the Rings movie is the best movie. Except for The Hobbit. Nobody cares about those. Cheers. Ooh, baby. This is a drink I'm gonna take, sprint that way, and disappear into the fog. Bog Slime 2 is the first drink that we've had at Halloween Horror Nights that I felt wasn't a sugary mess, and I can actually taste the alcohol. 5 out of 5 plus. For doing the bare minimum. Like most of your dating profiles nowadays.
You should have got 2.
I should have got 2.
This is the Samhain Shocker. It's a drink with absinthe in it. It's like a tart black licorice. I'm personally not a black licorice fan. I think I would have to drink this really slowly. But I don't hate it. I think I would give it like a 3 out of 5 licorices. If you like black licorice, you're gonna love this drink.
There are a lot of stories that I could tell about my history with absinthe that will never make it on this channel. All legal, 100% legal, 101% legal, never make it in this channel. Never story time, none of that. So cheers to absinthe and all its magical possibilities. Tastes like playing Atari and getting stuck behind your friend's TV for 6 hours, tangling chords. Or doing Jaeger bombs in your best friend's mother's backyard with his mother and not him. Just like a bonfire where you may or may not have set your entire friend's backyard on fire. But it's actually good. Unlike a lot of the other drinks here, we've been lucky enough to find this. That is not one of the sugar bombs that I've complained about. It's a nice simple drink, but you have to like absinthe. It does have like that absinthe taste. It's either hit or miss. You're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. If you've had absinthe before, you're probably gonna like it and probably not think it's strong enough. If you've never had absinthe or you've had absinthe and you hated it, this may not be for you. For me, 4 out of 5 plus. Can't be Halloween and we skip any sort of pumpkin spice drink, even though I'm not the biggest pumpkin fan. So we got the pumpkin drink. Cheers to the pumpkin queen. They know who they are. It just tastes like a cocktail with pumpkin spice sprinkled in it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. At least it's not gritty. We had one last year that was gritty. That 2.5 out of 5 plus. Not horrible, but I wouldn't run to it.
I was like, I don't really like it. I don't remember.
There's that for you. I just need a quick.
First time to get electric death, but I'm not electrified yet. This had better light me on fire. Or send me to the chair. Or both. It's like a liquefied airhead with a hint of alcohol. Hint. Pre-mixed drinks at Halloween Horror Nights. Tastes wonderful. they're probably not your best value. Like an actual bar. Flavor though, judging into how it is, doesn't taste too bad. If you don't like taste of alcohol, you like those super sweet cocktails, it's definitely electrifying in that sense. I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5 plus.
Think about the beers and the ciders. Okay.
Pecan pie hearts, or well, pecan pie cider. I will probably get my card revoked for this. I'm not really sure which card, but I don't like pecan pie. As a child, I was forcefully gorged on it every Thanksgiving and Christmas for far too many years. Now the sight of pecan pie makes me nauseous. I would rather eat candied roaches than eat a pecan pie. Let's see if this beer can help with that though. Cider. Ooh, it's kind of good. Get that nutty but sweet taste. Without going overboard with sweetness, it still tastes like a cider without going nuts. It's actually isn't too bad. I'm not taking back what I said about pecan pie though. 4 out of 5 plus.
Bring me more Halloween, more power.
In the drinks we bring more! Pumpkin heart! 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 Pumpkin heart!
By grabbing vines and grow Halloween.
Unless they did it off of one sign thing.
This is the Burning Skull, a tequila drink with mango, and it has a popsicle that comes with it. You can get this popsicle on its own, you don't have to get the drink, and it is vegan, obviously. Oh wow, it's really good. You can taste the jalapeno, you can taste the tahini. Popsicle is really good. I'm really into this drink. I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 5. This is a Princessities item. I wish Bear could have it. It reminds me of like a better version of the mango drink that I got at Pim's Kitchen. Or Pim's Kitchen? Bar, whatever. The bar version.
So here we are finally trying a michelada here at Universal Studios Orlando. Now because of the mix in it, being a tomato mix, being very unclear, drinks are never really marked as vegan, so we're not sure. So the princess will be trying this one. But I guess it's turned out fair play since I can't have the mango drink, even though I kind of want it because it reminds me of the fire and ice drink with a popsicle you can get at Antojitos. I will settle for my Blinky Skull michelada. I feel like it needs a good stir. I feel like all the flavoring is sort of floated to the bottom. So all I get at the top is colored lime water with a little bit of tahini. For now, I'm giving it 2 out of 5 plus so I actually started. Let's give this one a good haunted stir. Stir it, stir it. That line down there. Now that color's looking a lot more uniform. Now it's looking like a michelada. Oh, that's a lot better. Now you're getting the tomato and the beer all mixed together. That is a taste that me and the princess have become to be addicted to. I'm giving that 4 out of 5 balls. If you've not had michelada, now at Halloween Horror Nights is your time to try it. Spooky style.
like hot cheese over here, 1. 2, everyone we've talked to have said that this drink sucks. So I'm not excited for this, and I'm also really hot. So don't mind me while I'm fanning myself. I'm just trying to like, I don't know, save my tears for another drink. That's really sugary. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's like a 8 out of 10 on the sugar scale, and on the alcohol scale, it's like a 2 out of 10. It's mostly just meant to like Red Bull energy you for the day, and it's not something that I would be willing to drink, especially since I'm like sweating right now. I don't think I want like extra sugar in my blood system. I'll leave it like a 2 out of 5 beverages because it's just not, it's not my weekend. It's not. Sorry, I'm gonna save my tears for another day.
We have this save your tears for their day. We have bourbon and peach brandy along with some peach boba balls. And an array of syrups. We've been rocking the Blinky cups all night long, so a Blinky for this one. A Blink somewhere. The Blinky cup design has changed a bit this year, so it's not the squishy mess it was last year. I give up. I probably should have gotten a straw for this, but let's just gobble this down jaw style. It's basically boba and candy and juice. I do get a hint of the peach schnapps. I taste none of the bourbon, as to be expected. Instead of like trick-or-treating into a basket, it feels like Universal trying to trick-or-treat into your stomach this year. Just tons of sweet, and later on tonight when you get home, a nice trick. I'm not feeling it. It's definitely not my jam. I'm giving it a 2 out of 5 plus. We came and we drank Halloween Horror Nights, all the Monster Blood, all the ghoulish drinks, all the juices.
All the sugary drinks.
Yes.
Lots of sugary drinks this
It was
year.
definitely a sugar bomb for your stomach this year. Come prepared with some Tums or some Pepto.
Just go to the Lombard's bar and just make whatever drink you want.
I will vouch for the bog slime and the lacto cooler though.
Lacto Cooler is the drink for Halloween Horror Nights this year. If you don't
100%.
Lacto Cooler, you're missing out.
The pecan cider isn't bad either. But I want to know what you guys think, given what we've seen. Which of the drinks would you like to try here? If there's anything else you'd like to see us try, anything you think we missed, by all means, comments the place to let us know. Hit the notification bell if you want to see other videos like this, and
We have new videos 5 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
we'll see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, Bear might just summon the Beetlegeist, and then maybe he'll be a Beetlegeist.
Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. You heard the girl.